So today I'm making miso chicken for my roommates. It's pretty good for lunch. I started out with partially frozen chicken thighs. As you can see, I'm just ripping off the white parts. I found it's much easier if it's partially frozen because the fat stays frozen while the rest of the chicken is thawed. We're having a half a cup of white miso, 4 tablespoons of butter. You should probably let it get to room temperature because I didn't. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, but usually you would add 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. We just don't have that at the moment. As you can see, I should have thawed the butter. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. I added more after this clip because just this bottle was empty. We ran out. Then what I'm doing is I'm mashing up the butter so it's mixed in fully. And basically I'm placing it on the inside of the chicken thighs, folding it in half, and then placing more on the tops. You can decide however you want to cover them, but just basically get it all over the chicken. I preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm putting in the chicken for about 20 minutes. I did 17 minutes and then checked to see what the temperature of the chicken was on the inside. I'm using a meat thermometer to check the temperature. We want it to be about 160 to 165. It's 140 in this case, so I put it back in the oven for another 5 minutes. But before I did so, I made sure to take a spoon and scoop up the extra miso butter, that mixture, and place it over the chicken before putting it in once again for 5 minutes. You can keep doing this until you get up to the correct temperature. But just keep in mind that at some point you should cut it in half because it could just be dropping in temperature as you take it out more often. I let the thermometer bring down to room temperature before checking the temperature of the chicken again. The inner chicken was about 160, the outer chicken was about 167, so that's pretty good. This is what it ended up looking like when I took it out, so yeah, hope you enjoyed.